Well, all right. Hello, everybody. Hey. Man, got a good show tonight. Before I get things started, let me go get, oh, he's not here yet. Oh, my goodness, that grumpy guy. I can't go get him yet. So I'll just start saying hello to everybody. And we'll start with Chris Hope, Ron Lockwood, Curtis Dart, welcome, sir. Yeah, hit that thumbs up button, guys. I appreciate it, Curtis. Jody from Drone Shots, Agent K, Artco, Mike B. Who else we got? Mitch. Hello, Mitch. My little brother, Backwoods Droner, and my daddy, Jaybird. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Got a big announcement later in the show. You got to stick around to find out what it's going to be. And Nancy, hello, welcome to the show. Thank you. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring in that guy that sits in the other chair across the room, and he needs no introduction. Legend in his own mind. The only guy that I know that can gripe and complain about things and smile about it. Everybody welcome the grumpy vlogger, Mr. Lloyd Mendenhall.
Hi.
Hi. Oh.
Coffee still making.
Well, I don't know what you did to your mic settings for that game, but it's got your...
Hang on.
It's got you all messed up here. Yeah, do like I do, Lloyd. Just set it once and leave it alone.
Well, I didn't do anything other than just move it.
Oh, really?
Is all.
Well,
yeah,
it's doing something different.
Yeah,
it's picking up everything. It's picking up better. It's picking up your voice better.
Well, yeah. I haven't changed it since. It's the only thing I did was move it. Well, I'm actually. Hang on a second. I've actually swapped the setting that it's on, so that might be.
Anyway, hello, Jim. Welcome. Curtis. Everybody, welcome to the show. A couple of things. I've been working on the boat hull. It's starting to look like a boat hull now. And I replaced the nose gear, the landing gear, on my foam trainer so that it's got regular official nose wheel landing gear on it now instead of that nonsense it had before that didn't work and kept bending and kept getting twisted, and every time I landed it would change direction and bend over and bend under and all kinds of things. So that was kind of a pain. I got that fixed this week.
Okay. Is this
poor
better?
agent.
Oh.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what I did is I switched the side that I have it on, and because I have to have my headsets in when I'm flying, and this has two inputs, and one is the one input is where you can plug in your headsets with the boom mic, and the other input is for the microphone alone, and so I have to swap them out.
Oh.
And that's that. I haven't had a chance to reset it. So.
How you doing with that flight sim? You liking it?
Oh yeah. Having fun with it.
Good deal. You make any videos with it yet?
Yeah, I've tossed a couple up there already, but I was going to do one today, but Art didn't have his show, and I decided to go back in and go to sleep and relax for a little bit. I helped him get his audio sync fixed up and a couple other things, but and then I went back in, laid down, fell asleep until, 5 minutes before the show started.
Wow.
But yeah, I've thrown a couple of videos up there, and
cool.
And
I haven't had a chance to watch
around, but
Haven't had a chance to watch much at all. I've been really busy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Yeah, Curtis, you
all
folks
right.
out
Let me
there in
get.
Seattle just need to defund the mayor's office and keep your police. That's what you need to do. But
Yeah,
anyway,
that's what they need to do.
so let's get things started right off the bat. I'm gonna just, where's my background stuff? If you want to send a link to your video or basically anything to the channel, you can do that by sending an email to 400AGLuploads at gmail.com. 400AGLuploads at gmail.com. That'll get you in direct contact with me, the star. Yeah, that's right. Hello, Ray. And if you happen to decide that you want to send something to the channel via snail mail, like something that would have to go to a P.O. box, 400 AGL, P.O. Box 12. That's right, 12. No jokes, Lloyd. P.O. Box 12,
Yeah.
Holiday, Tennessee, 38341. And that's not far from Huntington, Tennessee, where Ken Herron lives. And his P.O. Box number
Mel
is not
moved there
much
when
different.
Daniel Boone settled.
Yeah, that's right. So,
That he moved there when. That's why you've got such a early number.
yeah, that's right. And when you send something, it'll come right there to the P.O. Box, and then it'll get worked out where it gets to me, and video links or other email, 400AGLuploads at gmail.com, and that will make it work. And in the meantime, someone actually did send something to 400AGLuploads at gmail.com, a link.
Cool.
And I had to laugh because they also sent a screenshot picture of the music supply from YouTube.
There you go.
So this one, I'm going to leave the music play as is in the video. The video
Yeah.
is, I don't think it's very long, but it's Ron Lockwood. So you know it's going to be amazing. So let's just
Oh yeah.
let's
Yeah.
just have a look at what Ron sent in tonight. Hummingbirds of Idaho, 960 frame a second slow motion. How amazing is that? The depth of field on that camera is amazing. Angela, hello dear. Welcome to the show. You know, you can actually see the hummingbird just, his body is moving, but his head is dead still. That's amazing. Very nice, Mr. Ron. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Amazing shots there you had. Well worth a look. Very nicely done.
He always does good. You know, of course, he lives in one of the most, photogenic places in the world. So
Yeah.
he gets those shots anyways. And he's just a natural at it.
Yep. Yep. And he just,
Just
yeah,
has the eye for that.
everything he does is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool. I mentioned earlier that I'm working on the boat hull again.
Oh, yeah.
I got it framed and I've actually started sheeting the hull. So if you want to take a look at that.
Ooh. Yeah.
There's one shot of it. Let's play that one more time. And then I added the wrong shot for the second one, so I need to go back and find the one I want now and see if I can show that. Yeah, this one will do. That one's real short. That'll work. I'll add this in there. This is back in the back room on the workbench. I got clamps on the wood, and you can see how I'm clamping it down and bending it around the hull.
Yep.
And thank God it's thin balsa wood. It bends pretty easy. But
Yeah.
hello, Joe. You still have to wet it. You still have to wet it to get it to bend the way you
Get
want.
it to. Yeah.
Yep. And it's really kind of interesting because once you get it wet, then you have to try to get it dry so you can glue it in place. You know?
Right.
And
Is that balsa wood, or is it
no,
just thin?
the ribs are 1/4-inch ply or 3/16 plywood.
Right.
The keel is 3/16 plywood, and the base coat of sheeting that I'm putting on is 3/32 balsa wood.
Oh, okay.
So, how do you think? If you wanted to do that and get it to dry so that you can glue it, because you can't glue wet wood, right?
Right. Yeah. No.
So
Have to stand out there with a hair dryer.
Well, that's exactly what I do almost, except I use a heat gun.
A heat gun. Yeah.
So I get the wood nice and damp, get it shaped the way I want, clamp it, put the heat gun to it, and within a minute or two it's dry enough to glue it. So it works out really well.
Angela says bring it to Texas. Bring it to Texas. It's dry there.
I started gluing some big pieces of balsa, like 1/2 inch by 2.5 by 4 foot. Big long strips. Started gluing a bunch of that together to start making the pontoons for the foam plane, and that turned into something different. I didn't realize that all that bulk balsa wood I got at the flight at the airfield is different thicknesses. There's two different sizes. And when you're going to make a hull, everything has to be symmetrical from the bottom out, right?
Yes.
Well, I got one of my pontoons is really wide on that side and not so wide on that side, so that one's not going to work. So I got to get some more of that wood. But that's going to be kind of fun to build those from scratch.
Oh yeah.
So. We got Drone Bum in here now. Hello, Paul.
Yeah, I was just fixing to say Drone Bum's in. All dropped in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Angela and Nancy. Ray Kelly, welcome. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, don't you start yawning, man. I just woke up from a nap. So.
Man, I tell you what, this last week about killed me. I'm getting too old for this nonsense. But
Wow. We're an exciting crew tonight, aren't we?
Man, I tell you what, about to fall asleep, bunch of old guys. So I was trying to get things done. We don't need glue here, just carve the whole thing from one piece. Yeah, okay, Joe. That's
There you
funny.
go.
I don't think I added that other video yet. No, I did not. Metro Drones, hello, sir. Thank you so very much. Happy Sunday. Bill making it rain. That's right.
Didn't even have my thing brought up yet. And they're like, wow.
Oh, man,
Don't you
again, I
start
am
yelling,
so
man.
sorry. Damn. I didn't realize I was that wore out. Hello, Bob. Welcome. Thank you for coming. I got another video that I want to share. I downloaded this, and I wonder if I can find it now. I don't know. I have to see if I figure out where I put it. You know, when you have a 6 terabyte drive, and you have about 5,000 file folders in that drive,
Right.
and then you add stuff to it, it starts getting difficult to remember where everything is, you know?
Right.
Let's see, countdown, let's go here, let's go here. I have some footage that I want to share, and I think, where is it? Yes, this is the video. Now, I tried to get Ashley Burton from Awkward Ashley to come for an interview tonight because I
Right.
wanted to get her thoughts on what I taught her at the event, at the FPV event.
Oh, right. Right.
I taught her how to hand catch and hand launch a Mavic. Because
Oh,
she has a
okay.
Mavic Mini, I believe it is, that Ken Herring gave her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's very trusting. She was very afraid to try it, but I convinced her that it'd be okay. And her reaction is kind of cool. But
You ready?
Always, always, absolutely always. Fuck me, fuck my life. I get so scared.
Hey, how's everybody doing on time? You guys all good to hang out for a while?
Look at that. Now,
Okay.
stay right there. Hold
I'm
it
gonna
just
give
like
away.
that.
I'm gonna do the drawing
Hold it
here
just
about
like that.
an hour or something.
Okay?
Well, right now,
Now
I'm
go
gonna
like this
climb this
once,
tower.
twice, and then let go.
Okay.
I was gonna bring a drone up there to fly, but it's
Like
not
doing
to
it.
on their analog.
she's like, okay, I did that. I'm getting away from that thing.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get her reaction. Oh, Angela, it's so easy to do. I showed you too. I wanted to get her thoughts, you know, what she was thinking about the moment she let go of the drone and started stepping away from it,
Right,
you know,
right.
and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
so I wanted to show the clip so that everybody, maybe people can come up with some questions, and maybe I can get her next week to come in and
Yeah.
talk about her, because that weekend was her first time of wearing FPV goggles watching a drone, an FPV
yeah.
drone, okay? And
Yeah.
somebody actually offered her a chair, and she said, nope, I'm standing up. I want the full effect. And
Okay.
then she got to watch my FPV airplane fly.
Oh.
And her and Ken Dono were all excited about that. They thought that was pretty cool. And I tried to get Ken tonight too, but he's doing some kind of live stream tonight for something. So
Oh, is he?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other two people I
Yep.
tried to get, I didn't hear back from. So, you know, them big channel people, they don't talk to us little guys.
Oh yeah, us little guys. Yeah.
Yeah. So what have you been doing? Just much of it? Have you flown your drone at all, or just flying your sim?
I'm just flying my sim. That's what I was talking to Art about today for a little bit. We got we hopefully have his voice sync problem fixed, and I've just been flying my sim. I've been down on my back so bad, and I've had to. Plus, I've been having other problems. I got me new set of crutches
Oh,
that I've been using to get around, and I really like this hand grip on them. It takes a lot of pressure off, and they're just designed better. And I had the old cheap ones like you get at the hospital. Well, not the underarm, the forearm.
right. Forearm
You know,
crutches.
cheap one you can buy over at Walgreens or something. And
Uh-huh.
these here are a little more ergonomically designed. And since I've been using them, my back is finally starting to. That's the other thing. My back's been so out of place, and that's keeping me at a steady gait. Which with MS, my gait's off a lot. So with that, my gait is more steady, and I'm not twisting my spine.
Right.
So that helps. But no, my drone's sitting right down here by my feet where it always sits, and I haven't done anything, but I've been enjoying the sim. I've flown with my son a couple times and threw up a couple videos. It's, and I plan on doing some more this week. We've been planning on going to the cabin all week, this last weekend.
Oh, yeah.
We just
Well, it hadn't been
gotten-
too hot to go do that. I mean, it's been hotter than the
there's
Hades.
been a couple of days that were nice, but yeah, that's the other thing. And now this next week, it looks like it's going to rain all week, so we were just going to go up for the day, just do a day trip,
Yeah.
and we
Just
just
kinda
can't
check
get
on
around to
things
doing
and
it.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, make sure it's still there. Make sure that old man hasn't stole my air conditioner or something.
Yeah.
That old
Yeah,
bloke
right.
that runs the place, or that takes care of it for me.
Yeah.
He's always trying to rent it out to people, and I finally had to come down pretty hard on him. Say, you don't take nobody in that damn thing. That's
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
If it sits here and rots down to the ground, that's my choice. You just
That's
leave
right.
it the hell alone and mow my lawn like I asked.
Right. Right.
But
Yeah, it makes sense.
He's a hustler. He's always got something in the works, and I'm flying Joe Blaylock. I'm flying the new Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, and it's unbelievable. And I've been watching a lot of videos on it because you can cache. You can do a manual cache of a lot of the stuff, because this is basically it's like split between either your Xbox or your PC, whichever version you fly, and part of the imagery is in your computer, but the other part is out on the web. It's like sort of like StreamYard. It's a web-based program. Well, that's sort of what the flight sim is. And if you cache it, you get a little better image looks on it. But yeah, that's what I've been doing this week. But yeah, it's the Microsoft Flight Sim. And man, the graphics on it. Well, I did a little bit on Greg's show. Well, I attempted. I was sitting out in Sydney Harbor, and on a float plane, and I was trying to take off. And of course, I had my flaps down, which is where I usually have them when I'm flying or when I'm taking off. But I forgot about the water drag, and it adds that feature to it. And I forgot, and I wasn't giving myself long enough so I was going up and bam, I just bouncing off the water. It took me a little while. I said, okay, I need to get a good run, get my speed up where it's supposed to, and yeah. So that's what I've been doing, but it's fun.
Cool. Well, I ordered something here from Banggood. We'll see if it actually shows up. Let me see, I got to get this off of there and put it over here. Move it to this monitor. Make it full screen, and then I can do, let's see, I think I got a right screen capture, share screen, and fade it in there and turn Lloyd's mic back on. And let's click on that so we get the full size image as best we can. That's what I ordered right there. I ordered the red one.
What is that?
It's a Cub, like a bush plane.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yep. And it comes with it comes with the whole airplane. You still got to put a motor in it, and they make a blue one.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be fun to fly for $59. I mean,
Yeah. That Horizon Hobby one is more expensive than that. It's about $129, I think.
well, yeah, but it comes with the radio and everything. It comes with everything but a
It comes with
transmitter.
radio and everything. Yeah.
All you
Yeah.
got to do is bind it to your controller, and you're good to go.
Actually, when I got mine, it was already bound. Well, mine came with the controller, like I said. It was
Yeah,
already bound to the controller that was in the box. So
they've got one. They've got one that's a little bigger that you can buy that doesn't come with a controller. You have to use your own, like Spectrum or something.
right,
But-
Spectrum. That's what they use.
Yeah. So I'm kind of excited about that. I'll be looking at. I'm gonna maybe put the floats on it. I need to start scoping out some good places to fly off water here, other than
Yeah.
the river.
Yeah. Joe Blaylock
12
says, well,
weeks.
you'll hear about it in about 12 weeks.
Actually, you know what? They told me. Let me see here. It's supposed to be. We'll see if it really works out, but it's supposed to be here in 4 to 6 weeks. So
Okay.
right now the order's still processing. But
Well, it's like Mitch got he paid the extra $1 for, I think it was for that wedge that he's going to be doing on his show tonight, setting it up. And he paid the extra $1 for expedited shipping. And what they didn't tell him is, once it hits the U.S. Postal Service, man, it's there overnight. But it took 12 weeks for it to get the U.S. Postal Service
Yeah.
on a slow boat from China.
yeah,
you know?
this was shipping was $11.27
Yeah.
to Washington via USA Priority Mail. Oh, shipping time
Right.
15 to 20 days. Yeah, so 4 weeks. 3 to 4 weeks.
4 weeks, yeah.
So we'll see. I'm saying 4 weeks just to give it the benefit of the doubt, the extension of the doubt, or the doubt of the extension.
Yeah.
But 15 to 20 days, that's 3 weeks. So we'll see.
Yeah. Providing somebody doesn't decide to sink a Chinese ship for some reason or another.
Yeah.
That'd
yeah,
be the one your plane's on.
exactly. Exactly.
That'd be
Yep.
my luck.
Yeah, tell me about it. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
It's a 1,400 millimeter wingspan, I think. So it's like 42 inch,
Oh, okay.
44 inch, something like that. Pretty good sized
Yeah.
little airplane, about the same size
Pretty
as
good
my
size,
Foamy
yeah.
that I got now. So
Right.
kind of excited about that. That'll be cool. That's how I know it's the same size. I can take all the electronics out of this Foamy I got and put it in that one, and
Right.
everything should be right on the money. Tater, heard you got to move back home
Yeah.
today. Glad to hear that, buddy. I'm glad to hear that.
Oh.
You got power and all that stuff at your house now from the storm that came
Oh,
in.
that's right. He had to,
Yeah, they got power again now. Yep, good deal.
yeah. Yeah, he was right there where all that was happening.
Yeah, Storm. What was her name? Rita or something?
Laura?
Laura.
or
something
something like that.
Whatever that wench's name was, she come right up through. She rained on my parade yesterday and today. So, anyway, that's the way that goes. Little public service announcement for Mitch, old guy in a drone. Need to let everybody know that he'll be.
He said Laura. It's also his mother-in-law's name. You knew it was going to be bad then, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, he might have a wonderful. My mother-in-law was great. She didn't speak to me for 35 years, and then when she got Alzheimer's, she thought I was a wonderful person. So, worked out well for me.
Right. I talked last week, I think, on your show about the possibility of having a affiliate link with Remote Pilot 101.
Yeah, you did mention that, I think, on my show.
Yep. Well, guess what? Copy
What?
link address. I'm going to put this in the chat. Everybody pass that around. They offered me an affiliate, and I said no.
Okay.
No, but thank you. I said just pass the savings on to my viewers. So you go to that link, it'll take you to a Remote Pilot 101 400 AGL page where you can buy the full membership for $99. I'm not making a nickel. So $149 to $99, and that $49 goes back to the buyer. So there's the link.
Excellent.
And I hope it worked for.
Yeah, it did. Just checked it. Yep, it even says up there, RP 101 400 AGL, blah, blah, blah. But yeah.
Yep. Remote
Excellent.
Pilot, that's what RP stands for. But
Yeah, Remote Pilot, yeah.
and I got some fancy little stickers
RP 101 400 AGL, yeah.
that he gave me.
Oh,
RP
cool.
101,
Cool.
that's kind of neat. I guess
Yeah,
turn
it
it
is.
like that so the 101's level. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'll be putting a couple of those stickers on my airplanes. So
Agent K says, oh boy, don't tell Ken.
well, I don't know what. Ken gets a 30% discount. It's got to be about the same
Something
price.
like that, yeah.
It's got to be pretty
Yeah,
close.
it's about the same price, yeah.
But so don't forget, Mitch, Professor Dude, is up after this in about 20 minutes.
Where did that Professor Dude start? Who started that?
Well, he was on the phone with tech support with something, as I recall the story goes, and might have been email. I don't remember. But he
Right.
told the story, and I've slept since then. So if I get it wrong, Mitch, don't kill me. But the young kid on tech support was saying, "Dude, calm down."
Oh.
And it was about something that Mitch had ordered, and now he wants his money
Right.
back, or getting his money back, or something.
Yeah.
Like. I'm sure he'll tell the story again tonight,
Yeah,
because I'm
yeah,
sure I'm
yeah.
killing the story somehow. I'm not getting the story
Well,
right. I know,
could hear one of them.
but
yeah,
it's
I
close to
just-
that. It's
Yeah,
it's along that
just
line,
frustrated. Hey, my name's not Dude, you little snot.
Yeah, and that's about what his reaction was too, as I recall.
Yeah, like maybe your grandpa needs to take and bend you over his knee and paddle your young ass. Yeah, I get that way with.
Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, the support person referred to him, started out calling him Dude, so now everybody's calling. He told that story maybe on Carlos's show, as Bob says, and so it's Professor Dude now. We've all kind of just adopted that.
Dude.
Yeah.
Well, I've been hearing that going around, and I thought, when the hell did he start? He started the Dude thing.
Well,
yeah.
that's
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah,
basically
yeah.
how it got started.
Yeah, I could
in a
hear a
Reader's
scenario
Digest
just like
version.
that happening. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Oh.
hello, Les. exploration
Damn youngins
obsession.
that work tech support.
Welcome to the show. So yeah. Anyway, all you folks that live in Florida, hats off to you guys. Don't know if I could do that every year. Oh, well, yeah, Tater. They just have, houses with 5-foot concrete walls.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you look at Mitch's house. He's got. I don't know if you saw it on art show last night. He has that. He has the bat cave underneath his, and that fancy library, and that big long hall. They
Yeah.
put a lot into that little double wide of his. You know.
Yep. Yep.
Like I said, it's a tornado magnet, but it would be here in Oklahoma. There, it's just hurricane magnet. And
Yeah,
it doesn't
that's
matter
it.
what kind of house. They're easier replaced
Right.
than yeah.
You gotta kind of have some kind of a bunker when you live in Florida. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
And you can't build it underground because if you dig more than 3 feet, you hit the water plane.
Yeah, exactly.
But just double checking my email, making sure I haven't missed anything. Oh, we got Art sent one in.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, that was a link to his show.
Oh,
I don't know why I'm just now getting that email. That's kind of weird. Where he talked about the zooming with the Mavic Air 2.
oh yeah.
Yeah. He did a what do you call it? Premiere with that today. But
Oh, okay.
anyway, I have just about run out of things, Lloyd.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm the same way. It's been one of them kind of weeks where I've just been dragging. Man, when you get down in your back, it is, and I'm at the age now when I get down in my back, it just takes forever to heal up. So,
Yep. Well,
but,
it takes longer to heal when you get older. It's a proven fact.
oh yeah.
By
Rick
the way,
Halber's in. I don't know if you
oh hello,
heard last
Rick.
night, but I think Rick was in the hospital again.
I
What
hadn't heard.
on. Whose show was it? Was it on Arts? I think it was on. What the hell? But yeah, from what I understand, he fell and his medication was getting him off balance. He fell and broke his elbow,
Oh hell!
and yeah, and
Damn,
he
Rick.
was back in the hospital again.
Wow.
Yeah, he just can't catch a break. If you
Man.
get one thing ironed out, something else is affected. Yeah. You still in the hospital, Rick? I didn't know if you were still in the hospital or not, but
Well, get
glad he showed up here.
taken care of soon, buddy. Big shot Ariel, welcome. What controller are you using for the planes? Depends on which plane.
Broke arm, he says.
Yeah, man.
And yes, he's still in the hospital. God,
Man. Well, get better soon.
they're going to
Rick.
have to. You know what he needs to do is, and I've thought about designing it because Judy falls a lot, and I fall a lot too. Is designing clothes made out of bubble wrap, Maybe I need to design some. Maybe I
Yeah.
need to go into that bubble wrap clothes for all the old folks that fall down. Hey, that's I used to laugh about that commercial. Help! I've fallen. I can't get up. Until I fell and I couldn't get up.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Falling over to grab hold of something, and get my fat butt up off the ground. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
It's hard enough to get up when you get down on the ground on purpose. I can't imagine what it's like after you fall, because then you're all like,
Oh,
what the hell
yeah.
just happened to me? Why am I upside down, But anyway.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, You're in our prayers, Rick.
Bill,
I want you to get better.
at the flying event for the white airplane, I was using the Spectrum DX4, and for my other airplane, I use the QX7, and the other airplane, I'm probably going to be using, I don't know if I'm going to use the DX6 or not, or the QX7, because I'm thinking about putting retractable landing gear and flaps and all that on it, which means I'll need more channels, which means I'll probably use the QX7, because I'm going to need 7 or 8 different channels. So, and I bought the hinges and the wood today, Lloyd, because when I rebuild the wing for the Cherokee,
Right.
I'm going to add wider, deeper, I guess, ailerons. Right now they're about an inch wide and they go the whole length of the wing.
Right.
Well, I'm going to make them about 2 inches wide, and they're only going to go half the length of the wing on each side.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have flaps that go the other half, about 2 inches. So I'm going to add flaps to it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, flaps definitely make a difference in takeoff or landing, because it allows you to get that flare as you're coming in. At least the way I do. It's usually hot and heavy.
Yeah. Bill, that white one that I had at the event on Saturday, that came with that radio when I bought the airplane. I bought it used. And the other one, the bigger one that I did you can find a 360 video on my channel from it, and that was using the QX7 because I basically had to build that airplane. It was somewhat pre-built. It was almost ready to fly, but it was balsa, so it wasn't completely ready to fly. I had to put it all together and put the radio in it and put the motor in it and do all that. So I used I think that's a 4 or 6 channel Tyrannus receiver that I used, and then I used the QX7 for that. And then the Cherokee, because it's going to need so much more stuff going on with the flaps and retractable gear and all that, that's probably going to be the QX7 also, because it's a 12-channel radio or whatever it is. It'll handle a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
And it's going to have nav lights and all that stuff in it. I'm going to take it full gamut. It's going to have everything.
Well, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm going to put nav lights and strobes, and it's all going to be built in, because I'm stripping the covering off so I can run wiring and stuff through the wings and everything that I need to do to make everything tasty and tidy. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Yep. So anyway, I'm about out of stuff unless anybody else has got any more questions. Do you have anything else you want to add, Lloyd? We're going to do your show tomorrow night, I presume.
Yeah. Do my show. I'm going to I'm going to stick with the panel format, and everybody seems to like that, or especially like situations here. Well, last week we got started talking about flight sim, and we ran in 30 minutes over.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to be doing the same sort of thing. So if somebody would like to join the panel, here, I'll put up my email address. And just
Thank you,
shoot
Rick.
me an email
Very
real
much.
quick.
Very nice. Appreciate that. Hello, Roosevelt. Fly Natural just showed up. And D&D's Ariel, welcome. Nightbot, Fly Natural, you use too many emotes.
Yeah. So just shoot me an email at that email address, and I'll get with you and send you the information. And we don't want to forget Mitch is coming up after this show.
Yep, he comes up top of the hour, about 10 minutes.
He was going to start putting the that wedge thing that he got, the small one. He's going to start putting it together.
Oh, okay. Hello, Newfoundlander.
But
yeah, so I think that's probably going to wrap it up for me tonight, Lloyd.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about the boat hull coming together so well. I think it's starting to
Yeah.
really look
Well,
good.
everybody's you started on that what, a year ago,
It's
and
been over a year because
has it been
was,
over a year?
Yeah, it was back in back at the house, and I didn't. I mean, I brought it.
Ray Kelly says his vote for me got lost in the mail. Yeah, I think there's a lot of them that got lost in the mail for it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to getting the rest of the hull sheeted and start putting the running gear in it and everything, and I'm going to do all that, do all the wiring, do the anchor mount, and get everything done before I start building the superstructure, because there's a lot to do inside that thing, and I don't want to have decking and stuff in the way, so
Right. Yeah, the deck's going to be, you'll be able to take the superstructure off the top, you'll be able to pop it off and put your batteries and stuff in, right?
And see how the ribs stick up above the surface? The deck is going to be at about where the flat area there in the middle, and then that's going to be like a gunnel all the way around, if you will.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the cabin and superstructure will stick up above that, even.
Okay.
So it's and then it's going to have on the top of those ribs. Of course, that'll be sheeted inside and out, all the way around.
Right.
And the top will have hand railing, that comes out around the bow, and out to the bull pit and all that, and whatever it's called, the bow pit. And it's going to be, and it's going to have, this is going to be lit up as well. It's going to have full nav lighting, all kinds of stuff. I don't want to give too much away because
my
3D printer is going to be busy, but it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a lot of fun. I cheat though, Deez. I cheat with bending the wood.
Lost Girl put something up there. I was thinking the same thing. Are you going to put like a naked lady on the front of that?
I'm going to put a naked on the front. Oh, yeah. What do they call that? A masthead?
On the front of the bow.
Is that what they call that? A masthead?
Yeah.
No, Roosevelt. That's not going to be ready for Colorado. No way, no how. Maybe Colorado next year, if it's in Colorado.
Yeah.
Next year, it's got to be in Arkansas or something, I think, or Tennessee. But
that'd be nice if it's Arkansas. Maybe I could go to it then.
Yeah, right.
It's just a little. If someplace I could drive it, be there in the morning and then drive home in the evening, I'd be okay with that.
Right. Yeah, Deez, that's what I do. I use a squirt bottle to spray the balsa down. That way I can control where the moisture goes and how much. And then once I get it bent, I clamp it, and then I use a heat gun and dry it right there where it's at. So it's just, no, you don't put foam inside there. That's going to be an open.
I was just going to say, he just asked that.
Open hull, just because you need the room for all of your running gear. See, like up here in the front, there's going to be 2 servos. One's going to operate the anchor winch, and the other one's going to operate something else that I can't talk about yet. And then back at the back, you need room for the motors under there, and batteries under there, and servos under there, and radio gear under there, and battery power for the lighting stuff under there, and all that stuff. So yeah, you don't fill it with foam. Every inch of that space in that boat's going to be.
This is a motor yacht rather than a.
Yeah, it's a cabin cruiser, right? Yep.
Cabin cruiser, yeah.
So, it's I wonder if I could find a picture real
G&D
quick.
Ariel says, you're such a tease, Mel. You think it's a tease now? We've been waiting to see this much of it, see him putting the outside wood on it for, what, year and a half at least?
Yeah.
And you were building really quick for a little bit, and then things changed and went to a dead stop.
Well, yeah, it sat home at the house there for a while. But I can give you a couple of different pictures, folks, that it's going to somewhat resemble. Let me see if I can find something here that... See, because the only thing I had plans for was those ribs that created the
Right.
hull.
Yeah.
Everything else is
Yeah,
design,
Joe, it'll be
fit,
battery powered.
design, fit, and build 100% out of my pea brain. This is
You are naming it
similar.
the Titanic then, right?
What's that?
Well, you said it was all out of your pea brain, so I assume you're naming it the Titanic.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
What are we going to do with you, Lloyd? What am I going to do with you? Okay, so let me go back to this layer of stuff and go to this input and select it and fade it into the output. So there, guys, that
There we go.
is approximately what it's going to look like. It's going to be something very similar to that right there when it's done.
Similar to that, yeah.
Including the stain on the deck and that kind of stuff. Yeah,
Right?
that's my plan. So
That's your plan.
it's not going to look exactly like this, but this
No.
is an older Chris Craft cabin cruiser, and it's going to look something like that, similar. It's going to be similar, very similar to that. So, like I said, not exactly, but very similar.
It's just I'd like to have a full size of that.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah.
That right there would definitely be a hole in the water you pour money into.
Oh, yeah.
A couple $100 a month just to put it in the slip.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what my son was paying for his slip fee, but it wasn't real high out here at the river. But because I got
Yeah,
a few, got a couple
depending,
of
it
those
can
out
be,
there.
a couple bucks a foot, so it's not terrible. But
Yeah.
now they're getting up into the $15, $20, $25 a foot range,
Yeah,
So you
Yeah.
can be spending, you got a, 40-foot boat at $10 a foot, that's $400 a month.
yeah,
Just to have it parked there,
yeah, yeah. That's like when that flood hit last year. After it was all said and done, because the seaports were open on my son's boat, he just called it a loss.
Yeah.
So I guess they parted it out, and he says, I can't afford to get it fixed or hauled off or anything, so do what you want with it.
Yeah.
Because the problem was, is they said it had a
Good
the
night,
number
Ron.
was registered with a different type of material. I think it was fiberglass, and they said it was aluminum or steel or something. And they'd been fighting with the insurance company to get it insured, and then the flood hit, and it was too late.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we have
Yeah,
went
it looks
and,
like it's
and burned
yeah.
up the entire
Whole
hour.
hour.
So I know that Mitch has started, I'm sure, because he doesn't wait for me to get
Yes.
done. He starts at the top of the hour, whether we're done or not.
yeah.
So I'm sure
Oh,
that
yeah.
he's waiting for y'all to show up over there. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for the super chats. I appreciate it. I really do. And I know that you could have been anywhere. You chose to be here tonight, and I really do appreciate that as well. I appreciate the views and the comments and the chat and the participation. Everybody have a good evening. I'm going to start the timer. Not that it really matters, because y'all get the hell out of here and go see Mitch. Lloyd, thank you.
And Rick, you take care of yourself.
Rick, you take care. Good night, everybody.
Good night.